Welcome to my YouTube channel once again. My name is Jerry, and I'm here to tell you to continue to giving you the information about my stay in the Netherlands and with my wife. And please do me a favor, if not watch my previous video, please go back and watch and continue from where we've left from. Today's topic is going to be a very interesting one. And what is it going to be about?
You can say it better.
Okay. I think it's going to be about interracial marriage.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is what we are going to talk about. Cross-culture marriage. As you can see, that should give you a lot of information already looking at us and how we came about. We've already talked about that one. Today we are going to talk about the most common thing everybody talks about when you see people like us getting married and having families and living together. How is it like? The challenges that comes with it. How people see us. How the world see this type of marriages. So that is what basically we are going to talk about today. So let's get into the video. Yes. Okay, Chantel.
Yes.
Let's get into the discussion. So for me, my end, ever since I was a child, until I finished secondary school, I don't know what came into my mind, but I told my parents and my friends I will one day get married to a white lady. And the question is, where are you going to get a white lady in the first place to get married to? Yeah, I didn't know by then. I just speak. I have that kind of feeling for white people. Whenever I see a white woman, I'm attracted to white. Let me put it like that. In short, I'm attracted to white. So it has been with me for a long time, but when and how and who, that I don't know until I met her. So getting married to her, there are a lot of issues you will come across. Plenty of people will tell you, this type of relationships don't work. They don't keep long. This and that. So that is when ever since I met her, from the beginning, these are some of the things people was saying, telling me all the time. So I don't know about her. Let's go.
I think it will start already from distance relationship.
Mm-hmm.
So are you sure? Are you really want to do it? Can you trust him? And that has maybe nothing to do with black and white, but more like you are far away. But according to black and white, people say, you heard about this? It didn't work. When they were getting married, the guy changed. He will leave you, he will go back, or he will use you for your papers.
Yeah, that's what you heard.
That was what they were scaring me off.
Also here, people telling you. Okay.
People telling, and not always telling me personal, but telling my mother,
mm-hmm.
like, you need to tell your daughter to be careful. You can't trust them. They will cheat, or they have a second life.
Okay.
And those days there was not like social media like now. It was more or less stories from the streets or books. You were reading those true story books, or how do you call them?
Yeah.
People who
has
experienced, they went to Kenya, they were having a good life, and all of a sudden the guy will be gallivanting around and you don't know where he is precisely, and having another life.
Okay.
So they want to, scare you. I don't know.
Yes, more or less. I feel like they are telling you the truth.
They
of
are
what,
telling you the truth
of what
because
they have seen of her.
it is happening plenty.
Yeah.
And I think even more by different culture of people, you see more difficulties than white, black.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, to that extent, yeah, I agree with you because I also had the same experience. Like people telling me all those kind of stuff. When you marry her, you go to Europe. She will control you. You will not be able to communicate with your family back home. There are a whole lot of issues that whenever you are dating a different person from your country, as long as it comes with color, then question marks are being raised.
They want to scare you.
Yeah.
Or not. It's not fully scaring you, but are you sure of what you are doing? Because you can go through those things.
Those challenges as well.
So are you sure you want to do it? Because if it is like that, we have said it.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, you are right. Yeah, they want to let you know if this is what happens.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah. So just like you rightly said, yeah.
And they want, if when they were knowing we were getting married, they were all asking, "Are you really sure?" Because they in their head, those stories are there. It will not work, and they wanted to work for you.
Yeah. They want the best for you.
They want the best for
you. They
you.
don't want you to be hurt. Yeah. Likewise, my end as well. They will also ask the same questions. Are you sure this, and that? And most of the time, what we normally hear is that, especially not in this part of the world, especially in other parts of the world, the women, if it's a woman, the white woman is likely to pull a gun on you, to control you, or all sort of stuff. We've heard a lot in Ghana. So most of my friends were saying, are you sure when you go there it's going to work for the two of you? Are you sure she's not going to bully you around? Are you sure she's not going to control you? You will lose your respect. A whole lot of stories when it comes to that angle. But today, here we are.
Yeah, and what they have said to me, and that was not even among my family or a little bit elderly people. That's more around my friends who dare to ask, "Are you sure he doesn't have a child?" Because, first I thought, how can you ask those things? But how longer you are in a mixed marriage, you are hearing things.
Yeah, I think so.
Let me say it like that.
Yeah.
Everybody knows what you're talking about. Hiding things.
You hear a lot of issues.
A lot of issues are there outside.
Yeah.
So, sometimes it's painful if people are saying something or that you think, why must you say that? But
it is happening. If not,
it is really happening. I want to say under my nose. It's not under my nose, but it's happening. Just open your eyes and see it.
Yeah, it's true. Okay, now here we are now. So far, we are married. We are happily together. There are some challenges that is always associated with our type of marriage. Being our culture background, I'm coming from Ghana. She's also European in Netherlands, and one would say the first thing that most people talk about in this type of relationship is that when it comes to finances, that is also a deal breaker sometimes in the relationship. So, what do you think about that? With us?
For me, if you talk about finances, then I think straight away the first thing, you must have understanding of sending money abroad.
Yeah.
to family.
Yeah,
Let me concentrate it on that. Yeah, because okay, fine. Your family is totally not like asking money.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah,
nobody will ask for, let me say, nonsense.
Yeah.
If there will come a question, it will be school matter. Let me say it like that.
Yeah.
Fine, but if you are in a mixed culture, if you are in a marriage like us, and you don't understand the way things are very well in the other man's country and here, and the way you are taking care of family, then you will be fighting every year if there will come an issue or if you want to send something.
Yeah.
Because it's not only that we are waiting till somebody is asking to send money, we will also say it from our own angle. Oh, it's getting Christmas, they need to have some coins.
Yeah. It's exactly because when in terms of the finances, okay.
If you don't, and I think it's mostly of course, because it's your side, the white. Yeah, we are not brought up like that. Mm-hmm. That is the thing.
That's
I don't need to give my mother money for grocery or call it like that.
Yeah, it's true.
We can give your mother money for grocery or clothing, or because your culture is you need to take care of your family.
Exactly.
But we are more referring we need to take care of the family, that's our children.
Yes.
It's not my mother and my sister.
Yeah.
Let me say like that.
That's true. Because for Ghana, as she rightly said, in Ghana, you it's like when they give birth to you, when you grow up, you also need to take care of your parents. That is what it is in Ghana. Even if your parents are rich, once in a while, you just have to show appreciation of giving them something. Even if they don't ask you. On occasions, you can just buy something for them. And since I moved here, once in a while, because when I was in Ghana, once in a while, I give my mother some money. It's within us. It's our culture, as he's rightly said. So when I came here, because she understands where I'm coming from, in terms of sending money home back to Ghana for Christmas, or just small token for Christmas, or most of the time that is what we do.
Christmas and around summertime.
Apart from those issues. Like that is where she understands. Like assuming like she did not know my culture in that aspect, then we'll always have a disagreement. Then I think that is the problem with this type of marriages, because at the end of the day, the one partner will not understand why you always send money.
And I think home. On the bottom line, there are most of the problems. Let's say you were already here in the Netherlands, and I was meeting you here.
That how would it mean?
I don't know anything of your background very well. I've been to Ghana more than 6 times.
Yeah.
And even up to today, sometimes things will surprise me. I will say the honest truth.
Yeah.
But the basic things, the basic values and means, I know them.
Yeah.
I know how things work. We are married there. You know how you go with elderly people.
Yeah.
So if you don't start from that aspect, then I think it's more difficult to understand things like this. And the money thing is.
Because the money aspect of it is a serious
I think
issue.
it can really cause a lot of problem in marriages.
Of our type.
Type.
Yeah, that is what I think. Yeah. So the finance level, that is what we think, because if you don't, one partner don't understand, then it's really going to be a serious situation in
Yeah.
interracial marriage. That is one, finances. And also, I would like, one aspect also is, when I came here, there's some people, even though we were doing it already, some people asked me if we were having the same bank account. But from the look of things in Ghana, it's never there. There's no way a man and a woman will have the same bank account. It's not in our culture. If it has changed now, I don't know. But my father and my mother did not. And I know most people are not doing it. But when I came here, some people do it. Some people don't do it. And what I could say is that if they have a joint account together, then there can be monitoring of the expenses in the house, which I can agree to, which I understand. But when I came as a Ghanaian and I'm in the Netherlands, I was thinking, should I do it or I should not do it?
Yeah, but I think on the bottom line of it, yeah, that's a difficult thing to explain. But you can be married here already in two types. Gemeenschap van goederen, you know, you can marry, then still in the marriage, what is
Yours is yours.
what is yours, and what is mine. And mostly those people have split accounts.
Okay.
So, yeah, that has to do with if you divorce, then what you have bought is really from you. Then I can't touch it. But the only thing is you need to write it down somewhere. What is from you is from you. Yeah, I don't know. But it's people's choice.
Yeah, it's people's choice. So those are some of the. Those are another point that I think. Yeah. In terms of finances, those are the angles. Those are the things that cause a lot of problems in the house, a lot of problems in the marriage. Because if you don't have good understanding of how you manage your money, the two of you don't sit down to talk about it, then there is an issue. That is one of the challenges in interracial marriage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think even more than a normal.
Yeah, even more than a normal. That's what I think as well. Yeah. Because one, you are coming different background already.
And you must be ready that, yeah, people can just ask you for money.
Yeah.
Anyhow.
Yeah,
especially
my side of the country. Yeah.
Now maybe they will ask, but then they are really ashamed already. But Ghanaians, they can ask without shame.
Without shame, yeah. They can ask even on the street. Even when we go on holiday, somebody will see you in town and say, it's a long time, blah blah blah, and Charlie, can you just? It's like that. It's a Ghanaian thing. The Ghanaian thing is that when they see you, they don't care. All they want is, can you give me something? And because it's in our culture,
but sometimes
I'm not offended, but because you see,
for me it is something rude just to ask money as if I can just grab it and give you.
Yeah. So in that kind of a sense, assuming the two of us will go to Ghana and something like that happen, and she does not understand, it can lead to a serious situation in our marriage, because she will ask me, why am I dashing out money? Exactly, because
that's true.
Yeah.
Because if we are going to on holiday, we plan and we always have some, how much we say that, some budget for giving out.
Yeah, budget for giving
out.
And if we go beyond that budget, and she has never been to Ghana before, then I think it's going to be an issue when we come back. Definitely she will complain, why am I giving out money to this, money to that? And
yeah, but
since you know,
but I think that part, it took me a long time
to get used to
it. That I thought, why must you do that to everybody? Yeah. But now,
it's the culture.
It's really a cultural thing.
You can never escape it when you go to Ghana. Never. If you escape it, then you are the most luckiest person. It's a cultural thing. Even if you are not from, as even if you are in Ghana and you are not within your neighborhood and you leave and you come back, people will surely disturb you. There's like that. Or you have to buy a drink for somebody. Okay.
You need to
Show appreciation or just to,
It's appreciation thing.
Yeah, it's appreciation thing. Just to say how are you and blah blah blah. Yeah, Ghanaian culture. It's a little bit complicated.
Yeah,
so,
but if you don't talk about it, then you get pissed off.
Yeah, because from what we are discussing now, most of this situation of problems that lead to divorces in cross-cultural marriage could be as a result of some of these things, finances, as we just talked about. Yeah, and the next thing we want to talk about is holidays. Here's a situation. Ghana, I don't know that even if I'm on holiday, I don't go anywhere. I'm just home.
You are in the first place. You are not even taking leave.
Hardly.
Ghana is always the sun. So that's what I'm saying.
When I came here and we have to go on a holiday, as soon as you mention holiday, I know money is involved. And there's the situation. It's not my culture. I don't go to places when I'm on, but I have to adapt to her situation. And the money that is involved in going on holidays are very expensive. Are very, very, it's not a joke.
It's not a joke.
So if you are in a relationship like this, and where I'm coming from, and I'm looking at, I don't do that. It's a lot of money when she mentions where we are going to, and we have to plan towards it, and I don't follow it up. It is still money. You see, we see how money can play. It's still money that is going to rule us now. It's going to be like, if I don't agree to the holiday, which is your culture.
Yeah, because I think, I don't know any percentage, but I think 90% is at least, going on summer holidays somewhere.
Yeah.
And then I'm not even talking about people who go almost all the children holidays.
Because I quite remember the first time you said we should go to Spain, I was like, in my head. I remember very well, but I didn't tell you. In my head, it was like, how much? That is, and the second thing, I'm not thinking about the fun aspect. I'm only thinking about the finances. But so in this type of marriage, it's like, okay, I need to understand her. That is how they live their life.
Yeah.
So I need to adapt to that. I need to adapt to that holiday aspect, because it's not going to be, and it's a continuous thing. It's not going to be like, okay, this year we've done it. It will be another 10 years or no. It could be maybe 2-3 years time. You have to do something again.
No,
even if you are not going.
It's already long.
You see?
Yeah. I will be honest. Yeah. If I'm not going 1 year, man, the holiday is a little bit boring.
For me, I would say, For me, I don't mind, because it's not my culture. It's her culture. So I need to adapt. So these are some of the things I think, if you are in a cross-cultural marriage, each person needs to adapt to. You need to quickly adapt to what your partner is used to, and your partner also likewise towards you. Because if not, it will never work out, because the marriage will always be on a
those people
disagreement.
Like going out.
Yeah, and going out plenty too.
Yeah.
So the holidays are something I have to get used to, because
now you are used to.
Yeah, I have to, and I'm enjoying it. Yeah, that's what I'm really enjoying it. Yeah, so the holiday is another aspect in that angle that I have to get used to. And another one which I also want to talk about is also, it's not much of a, I don't think it will be a deal breaker in a cross-cultural marriage, but I think it's also something we can talk about. Food. Because
now food,
can that be a deal breaker also?
No. For you.
For me.
No, but all jokes aside, I think it can be a deal breaker. Because foreigners, they like their own food. And especially the one who are in the city.
Yeah.
I think because we are not in the city, you are like, okay, yeah, then I need to try it. I can't drive all the way to town to get some food stuff for every week. And secondly, it's expensive.
Yeah, it's expensive. Imported.
It's imported.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But I think some people can get pissed off with it. Yeah.
Yeah. I think you have a point because I know some people who eat only their food.
Yeah.
Yeah. They don't eat Dutch food
Yeah.
at all.
There are some.
They don't eat Dutch food at all. Yeah. It's true. But food, in terms of food, is also a serious issue. Is as she's rightly said, it's a serious issue because
it will take long before you get adapted to, or how do you say it?
to get adapted, used to the food.
Yeah,
because it took me a long time to get used to the food, and sometimes I'm still struggling with it. But yeah, yeah, because the food is also another issue. Yeah. Okay. Now let's have the next one. So apart from food, I think the next one could be another issue in our type of marriage is also bringing up children. Well, Ghana, we know that Ghanaian fathers are very, very hard on their children. Our treatment, the way they handle us is totally different from the way they handle children in the Netherlands. So I have to look at the way we train our children, not offending her and not offending the country as well, because I'm in the Netherlands. The way I was brought up, I cannot do the same thing to my children here, especially if they do something that I don't like. The way you go about talking to them and the way you go about punishing them if you have to is different from where I'm coming from.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And I think. What do I want to say now? I think if you are in a marriage and as soon as children come, then you really get to know each other better because your own values are coming up more.
Yeah, that's right.
And there you see quickly the differences, and especially in cultural difference. It starts already when they are born. There will be some things they say, oh, why is it so? Or why are you doing that?
Yeah.
You were saying, why are you batting the chair like that? You need to press to press the bones like that, otherwise they are not getting strong.
Yeah.
Now, the legs are still strong.
Yeah, they are still
But as example, like,
that's true.
Those pity things, or you can get a little bit of argument here and there.
Yeah.
But I think it's good if those arguments will come to clear the differences and to see, why is it so?
Yeah. Because when we were having our children, even the style of bathing, that's rightly said. Yeah, I was a little bit like, why are you doing? Why you have to press in Ghana? They press your leg, they press it, everything, your head, your back, and here is none of that. They don't do that. And also, the first week when the children were born, you don't bath them.
Nee, you must say it right.
Okay.
No,
okay, sorry, no, say that because that's what I was thinking.
We bath them, but we check the temperature so well that if they are under a temperature, you are not allowed to bath them. So they will not bath them. They only
clean them.
They clean them.
Yeah, clean them. Because I was surprised.
I will say something else. Sorry, I need to disgrace my own country a little bit.
Oh, what's it?
But they are saying you mustn't bath your child every day. It's not good for the skin. I always say, yeah, I will do
Yeah,
it.
because I don't
As
understand.
soon if that woman leaves the house, they will bath every day. There's nothing wrong with their skin. They can even bath twice. So
Because
that is really a cultural thing.
yeah.
100%.
Yeah, because somebody like me, like assuming I'm not that understanding, it could be a serious argument. Like, why won't you bath the child like this? Why would you do this? But yeah, so we learn from each other, as you rightly said. When a child comes in, then your values and everything comes out. So at the end of it all,
Yeah, but then cultural difference.
cultural differences
will come
will
more
pop
out.
up. Yeah, it will pop up.
And it causes a little bit more friction.
Yeah, because
But-
for example, is if our children are crying, I always say they shouldn't cry.
Shouldn't cry.
Yeah, I always say because you're a boy, you shouldn't cry. You have to man up. But here, they'll tell you, cry.
Cry. Here they're more with the emotion.
Yeah, the emotion. So, yeah, that was one thing about bringing up
Yeah.
children. Those are some of the issues
Yeah.
that we see that is also a challenge as well. Okay, the next one is I've written it down. Let me check before I don't forget. I think where is it? The next one is I think we've almost talked about all of them. I think we've almost talked about all of them. If you have anything else to talk about.
Oh, I thought you mentioned something, but
I think that is it, though. Yeah, we've talked about money, finances.
finances.
We talk about food,
We talk about children.
children. We talk about divorce.
Divorce.
We talk about divorce, though. What causes people to get divorced?
Yeah, what causes people to divorce. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
Yeah. And last but not the least, one thing that I think also we can talk about is racism issue. Yeah. But for me, for my aspect,
As for you,
I've never experienced.
nee, it will say different. You don't care.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't care what they say.
I'm not even. Yeah.
Now, and even I've never experienced it so far.
It's more.
Maybe they could say something, then I'm not listening or I don't know. But sometimes I think, how more you pay attention to it, how more there is something.
Something, yeah.
Sometimes just leave it.
Yeah, because for me, I don't pay attention to those things, and
But-
I've never experienced anything directly to me ever since I moved to the Netherlands. No, not at all. Not at all. I've never experienced anything at all towards me.
And
No.
also not about the two of us.
And also not about the two of us. So,
The only thing what is nice, I must say that. As soon as they say black and white and you meet another black and white somewhere, then it's always like, hello,
yeah. Yeah, it's
Like-
like you wanted to communicate.
you are like, you have something in common.
Yeah.
So as if you have connection.
Connection. It's true. It's true. Okay. Now, I think that is it for today. We've talked about it, almost everything. So interracial marriage, and those are the things that we think we can talk about. And we are still together. We are still happily married. We still love each other. So if you are in a relationship like this, let us know in the comment sections what you think. And I want to tell you, don't to give up. Keep loving one another. The sky is
keep
the limit.
talking.
And keep talking, yes. And keep talking. It's a beautiful thing. Marriage is a beautiful thing. We all want to enjoy. And so, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to like and to share. We will see you in the next video. Thank you so much. Bye for now.
Bye for now.